Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is interest on drawing. In the previous class, we have read about interest on capital, and I hope all of your doubts are clear in that topic. So let us start with the interest on drawing. In this regard, again, we have to keep in mind interest on drawing. The partners will have to pay the interest on drawing only when it is mentioned in the partnership deed. Now, what will be the interest on drawing? That will depends how that partner has withdrawn that amount from the business. In this regard, we have to keep in mind that this drawing means drawing out of profit. The interest what we will calculate, that is the drawing out of profit. So let us see what are the different ways we can calculate the interest on drawing. Uh, so first thing first, that is the when varying amounts are withdrawn at different intervals. If the partners withdrew their amount from the business at a different time of the in the during the year, and the amount is also different. In that case, how we can calculate the interest on drawing? There are two methods to calculate the interest on drawing. One is simple method and another one is product method. In this regard, we have to keep in mind these two methods can be used in any time, anywhere. Even we can use this product method for calculating interest in any time. If you have taken some loan from bank, you can easily calculate that interest on that particular loan by using this product method. Anyway, so let us see how to calculate with an example, numerical example. Here, the question is, if the amounts withdrawn were rupees 12,000 on June 1, 2016, rupees 8,000 on August 31st, 2016, rupees 3,000 on September 30th, 2016, rupees 7,000 on November 30th, 2016, and rupees 6,000 on January 31st, 2017. And the interest rate is 9% per annum. So in this regard, just let us see how to calculate the interest as per the simple method. So here the date, this is a format, not format, rather table. So draw this table. First table it is date, first column date, then amount withdrawn, next time period. In this regard, this one we have to keep in mind that how many months that amount has been used by the partner. Uh, I will come to this one a bit later, and in the fourth column we have to write the interest, calculate the interest. So first amount withdrew by the partner on June 1, 2016, and the amount was 12,000. Now, how did we get this 10 months? When we had withdrew this one, June 1, and here we are following the accounting year. Accounting year means the year will end at 31st March. So from June 1st, there will be 10 months. Let us count June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. There are 10 months. So we have to write here 10 months. Next, it is August 31st, 2016. The amount withdraws 8,000, and from August, if you count 31st March, then you will get it 7 months. From 31st August, if you count months till 31st March, you will get 7 months. Next, it is on September 30th, and if you count from September 30th to March 30th, 31st March, you will get 6 months. And November 30th, you will get 4 months, and January 31st, 2017, from that you will get 2 months. So we have got this due time period in months. Now very simply you have to calculate the interest on this figure for this many months, that much only. So 12,000 into 9 by 100, the interest rate is 9 by 100 into for 10 months, 10 by 12. And if you calculate it, then you'll get 900 as the interest. Next, you have to calculate interest on 8,000 for 7 months. You'll get 420. For 3,000, 6 months. This is the 6 month, okay? And the amount will be 135. For 7,000, you have to calculate for 4 months. Here it is 4 by 12. And the amount will be 210. For 6,000, you have to calculate for 2 months. And the amount will be 90. And if you will add these all interests, then you will get that total amount in interest, that is 1,755. And this is the total interest as per simple method. So far we have discussed that how to calculate interest on drawing when the partners withdrew different amount and at different time period. But it may happen the partners may decide among each other that they will withdraw a certain amount of money throughout the year. Now, depending on that situation, there may be different condition or different situation may arise. What are those? Like, if we consider this one, when fixed amount is withdrawn at the beginning of each month. So if every month on the first day of the month the partners withdrew some money, then to calculate that interest on drawing, you have to keep one thing in mind. Always we can use that product method what we have learned in that previous class. That product method can be used in all to calculate all types of interest on drawing. But if those partners are withdrawing a fixed amount and that drawing intervals also fixed, then instead of using that product method, we can use some formula. And what will be the formula? That let me tell that those things now. So first option or first criteria is when fixed amount is withdrawn at the beginning of each month. So what is the formula? Interest on drawing is equal to amount withdrew every month into 12 into rate by 100 into 1 by 12 into 13 by 2. I am coming to all those matters. This is the formula. Amount withdrew every month into 12. So in this matter, you can write the total amount of drawing also. But in that case, you have to multiply once with the 12 and then again you have to divide here. But we know it is always easier for calculation to divide first. We can reduce those figures by division and then we can easily multiply it. So keep this thing this matter in mind. If that monthly drawing is given in the question, then always it is better to write down that amount withdrew per month into 12 if it has been done for the whole year. Okay. So what is the formula? Amount withdrew every month into 12 because it has been withdrew for the whole year into rate by 100, you will get it in the question, into 1 by 12. So just to see till this matter, that till 1 by 12, this amount or this expression is similar to, you have already learned something like that. Can anyone tell that one? This one is similar to what? Right, you are. This one is similar to your what we have learned in the product method. In the product method, we have learned that same thing. That so just to see till this expression, it is similar to product method. This till 1 by 12. Now the case is, now that condition is, we are multiplying by 13 by 2. Now you may think that from where that 13 by 2 came all of a sudden. This 13 by 2 does not come all of a sudden there, because this total expression, whatever formula we have here, this came due to a mathematical calculation. Okay, it is not like that I told, that's why it is this formula is like that. Actually, this is a, if you we can easily prove this one mathematically, but here I am not going to explain that whole calculation, but just I want to tell you that this 13 by 2 how you can get it, and it is very simple. Let me show you one. So if we'll just see here, just to see, we have that calendar here, and what is the question? The fixed amount, a certain amount withdrew at the beginning of each month. Let us say, consider this one, that every month, the first day of every month. So when they are that partner withdrew money, first day of January, first day of February, first day of March, and so on till December. Now, when that person is withdrawing that amount on 1st January, you just think about that simple method what we did. We tried to calculate that for how many months that person have to pay interest on that particular amount. So suppose if you have withdrawn 1000 rupees on 1st January, you have to give that interest for this January month, because you have withdrawn on the 1st January. So you have to pay that interest for the January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So how many months? 12 months. So you have to pay the interest for 12 long months. Okay. On the same way, the amount you have withdrawn on the 1st December, you have to pay the interest for that for how many months? Obviously for this month, December. So the amount you have withdrawn on January, you have to pay interest for 12 months. The amount you have withdrawn for December, you have to pay the interest for 1 month. And how we get this 13 by 2? You have to just simply add 12 plus, that is the first amount due for how many months, plus last amount due for how many months, divided by 2. So this is the formula. That is very simple. And if you will follow this one, you will never make any mistake, because till 1 by 12 it is same for all conditions, and this only will vary. It will be 13 by 2 or something else. And how we will get it? Simply by using that concept what I have told, for amount due for the first drawing plus not sorry not for amount due, rather that time span, for how many months you have to pay the interest of the first amount withdrawn, plus how many months you have to pay the interest for the last amount withdrawn, divided by 2. This is the very simple thing. So now if we go to that second one, that is when fixed amount is withdrawn at the end of each month. Here earlier we had at the beginning of each month, now we have at the end of each month. So what will be the formula? Interest on drawing is equal to same till amount withdrew every month into 12 into rate by 100 into 1 by 12 into 11 by 2. Why it is 11 by 2? Again, you use that same method what I told you. Here, when we are withdrawing at the end of the month, so the first installment, the first amount withdrawn, withdrew here on 31st January. So, how many months you have to pay interest for the first withdrawal? Yes, you are right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 months. For the first installment, what you have withdrew or what the partner withdrew from the firm, for that the partner have to pay interest for 11 months. On the other hand, that last amount withdrew by the partner on 31st December, that partner has to pay the interest for 0 month because this is the last day. He has not to pay any interest on the last installment. Now you make that average 11 plus 0 by 2. 11 plus 0 is equal to 11. So 11 by 2. Is not it very simple? It is. So just first you recall this one amount withdrew every month into 12 into rate by 100 into 1 by 12. And if it is at the end of each month, then into 11 by 2. On the same way, if the partners withdrew the amount at the middle of each month, at the middle of each month means again that interest on drawing is equal to amount withdrew every month into 12 into rate by 100 into 1 by 12 into 12 by 2. How it is 12 by 2? I will request you to find it out how you can get it here 12 by 2. Think about that calendar and I am sure that you will get it. Next, if when fixed amount withdrawn at the beginning of each quarter, here we are talking about each quarter. Quarter means if you divide in something into 4 equal parts, then what will come in one part, that is known as the 1 quarter. So let us see that how to calculate the amount of interest on drawing when the drawing has been made every quarter. So just to see in this calendar, that whole year has been divided into four parts, and each of such parts are known as quarter. Now, what is the condition here? If the amount has withdrawn at the beginning of each quarter, let us see how it will come. So at the beginning of each quarter means you have withdrawn money here on 1st January, then you have withdrew money on 1st April, then you have withdrew money on 1st July, then you have withdrew money on 1st October. So the money what the partner that partner withdrew on 1st January, obviously he or she has to pay the interest for the whole year. So how many months? 12 months. On the same way, if a partner withdrew money on 1st April, he or she has to pay interest for 3, 3, 6 plus 3, 9 months. If the partner withdrew amount here on 1st October, he or she has to pay the amount for interest for 3 months. So again, you use that same method. Here it is 15 by 12. Okay, how we will get that 15 by 12? That 12 plus 3 by 2. So the amount interest on drawing will be amount withdrew every quarter into 4. Why here it is into 4? Because there are only 4 quarters. So you can, if you are withdrawing money every quarter, then maximum 4 times you can withdraw. So amount withdrew every quarter into 4 into rate by 100 into 1 by 12 into 15 by 2. And why it is 15 by 2? Because I told you that matter, if you have withdrew the money on 1st January, you have to pay for 12 months interest. If you have withdrew for on 1st October, you have to pay the interest for 3 months. So 12 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 15 by 2. Okay. On the same way, if you have if the fixed amount is withdrawn at the end of each quarter, here we are withdrawing at the end of every quarter, the interest on drawing will be again that same amount withdrew every quarter into 4 into rate by 100 into 1 by 12 into 9 by 2. And I hope you can now understand, or you can now derive why it is 9 by 2. Obviously it is now we are withdrawing money here on the last date. So 31st March, amount withdrew on 31st March, 30th June, 30th September and 31st December. So amount withdrew here for this drawing, the partner has to pay the interest for 9 months. And the amount withdrew here on 31st December, the interest has to pay on for 0 month. So again 9 plus 0 is equal to 9 by 2. 9 by 2. Okay student. The last one, that is when the fixed amount is withdrawn at the middle of each quarter. If it will be withdrawn at the middle of each quarter, then the formula of interest on drawing will be amount withdrew every quarter into 4 into rate by 100 into 1 by 12 into 12 by 2. And why 12 by 2? You just try to find it out from that calendar. Okay. Now, on the last class, someone has asked me why this matter you have asked. If in any question date of drawing is not mentioned, then calculate interest for 6 months. Now, why it is, someone of you have asked that question in the previous class. Now I will request to that person who has asked me that question, please concentrate on this formula, that where that amounts has withdrawn at the middle of every month or every quarter, and try to find out why. If you will get the answer why, it is well and fine. Please inform me. If you have not get that answer why, I will obviously tell you. So please try to find it out. Please solve these questions to 17. You have to take the help, or you have to follow the product method here, and then solve question number 18. 18 you have to make all those things, that is profit and loss appropriation account, partners capital accounts, and interest on drawings. So these two questions you have to solve just now and submit it. And after that, you have to solve question number 19, and 20. And after that we have few more questions. 21, 22, 23, 24. to complete till 26. You have to solve it, so take time, there is no problem. When you are solving question number 26, I'll be careful, because here that the capital accounts are given at the end of the year. So to calculate interest on capital, we know we calculate interest on capital on opening balance of capital. We have to first find out what is the opening balance of capital. I'm not telling you how to calculate that opening balance of capital. First you try, and then I will share with you how to calculate that opening. I hope you can do it easily. If you think the fluctuating capital account, that format a bit, you can easily do it. You have to just do opposite. So please try to solve it. If you will have any problem, I will take care of. So that much for interest on drawing. Take care. We'll meet you again in the next class. Till then, wish you best of luck and take care.